Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi taala wabarakatuh. And hi everyone, my name is Aman Safwan bin Musliyadi and my metric number is 076790. So today, I will explain my simple Flutter app that I created for this lab test. This app is actually based on the real bakery shop called Cake and Roti NZ Bakery located in Tanah Merah, Kelantan. I designed this app to make it easier for customers to see the location, cakes, drinks, and contact details of the shop. This app has a dashboard and several sections like location, food, drink, and exit. So now, let's take a look at the main file called main.dart. So first, in the main.dart, I use run app to start my app. I also remove the debug banner by setting the debug shows checker mode banner to false. And then the main screen of my app is my app. So in my app, I use stick full widget because I want to change pages when the user click something in the drawer. I also declare a variable called current page to track which page is active. I also use a container to display the correct page like dashboard, location, and so on. Inside the build method, I check which section is selected using if statement. If the page is dashboard, then I will show the dashboard screen. Or if the page is location, then I will show the location screen and so on. Also, I use the scaffold to build the layout. At the top, I use a add bar with a yellow background and the page name. On the left, I use a drawer to let the user choose section they want. In the drawer, I put a profile section with image and bakery name. Below, I use menu item to show 5 items. The dashboard, location, food, drink, and exit. So when the user taps one item, the app will change the page using set state. For example, like this. Alright. Okay, so next we move on to dashboard screen.dart. The screen is shown when the user select dashboard from the drawer. For example, when we click that dashboard, it will show like this. So in this file, I also use the stateful widget because we may want to update something later. And inside the build method, I use a container and column to show the content. At the top, I use image and I show two text messages. The first one is hello, and the second one is welcome to Cake and Roti NZ Bakery. So this is an example welcome screen for the user. So next we move on to location.dart. This screen shows the location and the contact details of the bakery, as you can see here. Like before, I also use the stateful widget and a column layout. At the top, I display the title visitors using a bold text with the font size 20. Then I show the image. The image file name is mapicon.jpg, and it is also in the image folder. Here we can see the image folder and all the image inside. After that, I show the full address of the bakery, the number, and the email. So next, we move on to foodscreen.dart. Inside the foodscreen.dart, I also use the stateful widget, and inside the body, I use a column to list each cake item. So each cake is displayed using a row that the image on the left and the cake detail on the right. I use the image asset function to show the cake picture like cake pastel, cake blue, cake pink, and so on. I also use size box to give spacing between rows and column. For example, like this. So next we move on to drink screen.dart. So here also we can see the screen shows the drinks menu for the bakery. I also use the stateful widget, and inside the body, I use a column to list each item. Each drink is displayed in a row with a drink image on the left and the detail on the right. And I also use image asset function to show a drink image like all of this. And then I use a text widget to display all the names and prices. So this layout makes the drink menu look clean and easy to read for customers. And the last but not least is exit screen.dart. So lastly, the screen is used to close or to exit the app. I use a stateful widget, and inside the init state function that is, I call system navigation.pop. Here. This command is used to automatically close the app after the screen is open. I also use future.delay duration 0 like this to make sure the exit runs after the widget is loaded. In the build method, I show the message existing app in the center of the screen, but actually the user will not see it for long because the app will close immediately. So the screen is useful when we want to exit from the app safely. For example, like this, when I click exit, it will show like this. Alright, so this is all from my explanation of the lab test project. So thank you for watching and listening to my presentation, And bye-bye. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi taala wabarakatuh.